and thanks for tuning in to True Crime with Fenice. So I was working on a different story, and I happened to come across this story that happened over the weekend of four young ladies who were killed in a vehicle crash from speeding and drinking and driving. There were three young ladies that were deceased in this accident. It was Kenesha Lewis, Octavia Pugh, and Shakayla Mathis. The surviving victim was Mariah Belcher. She was 26 years old. And apparently these four young ladies were coming from a party and they were filming themselves in the vehicle, drinking and driving and speeding. And you can clearly see in the video that they're passing around alcohol. They each are taking a turn drinking, and even the driver is drinking as well. And you can see on the speedometer in the vehicle that they're clearly going over 100 miles per hour. So what ended up happening from the reports is that the driver ended up losing control. And she crashed over into a field on the side of the road. The vehicle turned a few times, flipped over a few times, and each of the young ladies were thrown from the vehicle. And there's only one surviving victim, as I mentioned before, Mariah Belcher. And right now, she is in critical condition with traumatic brain injury, a fractured vertebrae, and a spleen injury. And they're still investigating the incident. And according to the Florida Highway Patrol, they're still awaiting toxicology reports, vehicle data, and the speed recorded in the actual video. This is very sad. It's something that could have been avoided had these young ladies not gotten into that vehicle drinking. And I just wanted to bring awareness and share this with y'all of this very tragic incident. Not only were they drinking and driving, but they weren't wearing their seatbelts either. This is very unfortunate, and I do feel for their loved ones and their family members. And I know they got into that vehicle not knowing that they were going to lose their lives that night. And prayers to their families and prayers to that young lady that survived. And hopefully she can pull through. And stay tuned for a short clip of her mother, the surviving victim, Mariah Belcher. Her mother speaks and she gives some insight as to how her daughter's doing. And she states that her daughter should have known better to get into a vehicle with a driver that's been drinking. It's very unfortunate, and there's also a short clip of the video of the four young ladies as well before they crashed. And I thank you so much for tuning in to True Crime with Fenice, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Developing right now in Lake County, Florida Highway Patrol says this video is at the center of their investigation into a deadly crash